A cloudless Miami morning finds Sophia fluttering around the kitchen wielding a letter from the Daughters of the Old South Charity Committee. They've selected Sophia to chair this year's costume ball raffle. Grand prize, a solid gold pendant worth $5,000. Blanche twirls at the news. Any event titled Magnolias and Moonshine Gala is pure Devereaux oxygen. Dorothy, sorting faculty papers, congratulates her mother but warns, "Gold attracts trouble, like cheesecake attracts us." Rose enters clutching an antique ring she found while sorting hospital donations. She calls it her good luck trinket and slips it on for the rest of the episode. Sophia's first duty is safeguarding the pendant until the gala 3 nights away. She stores it in an ornate music box on her dresser, double-locked, then tapes the key under her wig stand. Blanche argues for bank vaults, but Sophia sniffs that Sicilian mothers invented vaults, called bosoms. Dorothy raises an eyebrow. Still, the pendant stays home. Later, an unexpected visitor appears. Uncle Angelo. Yes, the quick-witted priest from My Brother, My Father announces he's on diocesan leave to observe American philanthropy. Sophia beams. Dorothy panics. Another house guest? Blanche eyes Angelo's Roman collar and imagines how it might look paired with seersucker. Rose loves any relative who blesses her fudge. That evening, while Dorothy and Angelo debate whether Dante plagiarized Sicilian legends, Blanche and Rose test gala outfits. Sophia sneaks upstairs to admire the pendant, only to find the music box lid ajar, the gold necklace missing. Her shout rattles crockery. Everyone bolts in. Panic blooms. First assumption, burglary. Yet no sign of forced entry. Windows locked. Angelo reading in the living room the whole time. Sophia swears she heard nothing over Rose's warbling rehearsal of the gala anthem. Beautiful Dreamer, St. Olaf remix. Dorothy initiates a polite but pointed search, beginning with Stan's old fishing tackle. He still stores junk in their garage. Nothing. Morning brings Detective Al Mullins after Blanche calls an ex-flame in the burglary unit. Mullins questions each resident. Dorothy's alibi is late-night grading. Blanche was sewing sequins. Rose rehearsing. Angelo reading saints' biographies. Sophia combing wig stands. Mullins dusts for prints, finding only household smudges and a smeared powder residue inside the music box. When he asks for a list of people with recent access, Sophia sheepishly reveals the key's wig stand hiding spot. Dorothy groans. Blanche swoons over Mullins's collegiate jawline. Rose offers him fudge laced with guilt. Mullins promises to comb pawn shops. Left alone, the girls form an amateur sleuth squad. Rose, channeling Nancy Drew, suggests baiting the thief with another trinket. Blanche votes to interrogate Angelo. After all, stolen artifacts fund church repairs in plenty of mystery novels. Dorothy vetoes scapegoating clergy without proof, but volunteers to shadow Uncle. Sophia feigns offense yet eyes her brother suspiciously. In Sicily, relatives can be holier than thou and sneakier than weasels. Blanche drags Angelo to the mall to distract him, secretly planning to see if he gravitates toward jewelry counters. Instead, Angelo beelines for a record store to buy Gregorian chant cassettes. Blanche's suspicion cools until she spots him at a kiosk priced, "We pay cash for gold." She hides behind a fern, only to realize he's merely asking directions to the chapel information desk. Guilty, Blanche later confesses her tailing. Angelo forgives her, teasing that temptation touches even faux magnolias. Meanwhile, Rose plants a decoy rhinestone brooch in the linen closet, dusting the doorknob with cornstarch to catch prints. Hours later, the brooch sits untouched, but cornstarch fingerprints coat Sophia's hands. She had been fetching extra doilies. Embarrassed, Rose abandons detective work. Dorothy, reviewing pendant insurance forms, notices powder residue line in the music box report. Cosmetic face powder, shade desert glow. Blanche gasps. That's her brand. Suspicion ricochets until Blanche remembers letting Mildred Pritchett, rival raffle volunteer, powder her nose in Blanche's bathroom yesterday. Mildred had lingered upstairs, praising the bungalow's antique moldings. Sophia growls. Mildred once lost chairwoman bid to her and may seek revenge. Plan B. Stakeout at Mildred's mansion. Under cover of a charity planning visit, the three younger women snoop while Sophia distracts Mildred with stories of Sicilian saints who pickpocket sinners. Blanche riffs through Mildred's powder room. Powder matches desert glow. Dorothy rummages sewing desk, finds pawnshop claim slip dated the night of theft. Rose, posted as lookout, accidentally trips burgundy velvet drapes, revealing a glass curio cabinet where, ta-da, the gold pendant hangs labeled Vintage Family Heirloom. Mildred re-enters. Mayhem ensues. She defends herself. After losing chairwoman vote, she feared Sophia would mismanage raffle, so she rescued the pendant for safekeeping and planned to surprise her at gala. Dorothy calls that theft. Mildred calls it leadership. Sophia storms in, cane raised high. She declares Mildred's sin ranks below Judas and above anchovy pizza. Before tempers trigger coronaries, Detective Mullins arrives. Blanche tipped him. Faced with pawn slip evidence and cabinet display, Mildred relents. Mullins issues formal warning. Pendant is returned. Committee will decide sanctions. On drive home, Sophia thanks daughters for advocacy, but admits she used to swipe neighbors' tomatoes as a girl. Old habits examine fresh soil. Gala night. Sophia, reinstated chair, guards pendant like Cerberus. Blanche debuts gold lame gown. Rose sings anthem, on key. Dorothy and Angelo laugh over private joke. He blessed the pendant with holy water in Sicilian. May thou shock next thief with rash. During raffle drawing, Sophia pulls ticket. Winner, Mildred Pritchett. Crowd gasps. Mildred approaches sheepishly. Sophia eyes her, remembering vengeance is Lord's. But a small mother can help. She announces a rule change. Because of recent irregularities, winner must pass a character quiz, administered by Blanche on stage. Blanche asks absurd questions. Define integrity in 15 syllables or less. Mildred flunks. Pendant passes to next ticket. Rose Nyland. Rose squeals, then stuns crowd by donating pendant back to charity, urging it fund literacy scholarships. Applause thunder. Dorothy beams. Sophia whispers, "Kid, you never stop dazzling." Home past midnight, cheesecake emerges. Rose reveals she kept only the simple chain, discarding jewel. Dorothy praises humility. Blanche laments losing closet sparkle. Sophia nibbles and declares pendant safer under roof of honest fools than gilded thieves. Angelo quotes proverbs about wisdom better than rubies. They toast to sharp wits, sticky fingers, and golden hearts that always circle back home.